Are you sitting comfortably? Well, let's begin then. Welcome back to yet another live stream, guys. Tonight we do have the Carabao Cup draw again. It's the third round draw. Welcome along to everyone. Thank you for joining us. Get your early comments in. We're going to talk about things before the draw does start. Get your comments in. Let me know who you support. Hit that like button. Let me know how the sound is coming through because we are using the new microphone. And welcome along to everyone because it's the Carabao Cup draw and there's plenty of teams involved and there's currently some games going on. So we will see who joins the teams that are already in the hat. 32 ball numbers. Make yourself familiar with what ball number your team is. Hello guys, how are we all doing? Here we go. Loads of people joining the stream. How's it sounding? There's loads of people in here. How's it sounding? The sound is way better than last time. That is what we want to hear. Right, 300 people in here already. Can I just say, please take 2 seconds to drop a like. Just before we get into this, please take 2 seconds to drop a like. We've really got to go for some big support on this stream. The Carabao Cup draw is always a fantastic stream. It's just the excitement of not knowing who you're going to get. It's a complete lottery and there's plenty of big teams and some unfamiliar teams maybe in the third round draw. So we're going to talk about all of that. Like I say, drop a comment, say hello, drop a like and familiarise yourself with the ball numbers because we've got a couple of things to go through. You guys might not be aware, some of you might be, there's been a change to the rules. So there is going to be a slightly different format to the draw. So I will run you through that in just a second. Let me just read out a few comments, say hello, get your comments in. There's 350 people in here already. Let's go for 350 likes. Get involved. Look at this. Who do you support? Villa, Stoke, Wolves, Coventry. Wow, loads of different fans. Okay, let's look at the ball numbers. We've got loads of different teams. There's 32 ball numbers. So obviously that will be 16 games. The caveat this time is that the teams playing in Europe, so the Champions League and the Europa League, but not the Conference League, so not Chelsea, cannot be drawn against each other, which increases the chances of those of us who do not support a top 6 team playing one of the top 6. So I will run you through that in a bit more detail in a minute, but there will be a pre-draw before the actual draw to see which of the big teams are home and away and how they will avoid each other. It's a bit confusing, if you ask me. Right, great to see so many people in here. As you can see, plenty of balls, plenty of teams, ball numbers and everything. Let me know who you support. Comment down below which team you support. Let's just head over to the current games because there is some games going on at the minute and the draw will be on just after they finish to see who is joining the teams that got through from last night. So currently we have Wolves have won tonight 2-0 against Burnley. Wimbledon and Ipswich are heading towards penalties and Cardiff Southampton. Brentford are on their way as it stands. So are Wycombe and so are West Ham with a late goal. And Forest Newcastle is potentially heading to penalties. So we will keep you on top of all of the penalty shootouts and which teams get through to join those of us that have already made it. If you support one of the big 6 or the top 6 from last season, so Manchester United, well they weren't top 6 but they got Europe through the FA Cup, but you know what I mean. Manchester United, Aston Villa, Chelsea, Chelsea Conference League, Liverpool, Man City, those teams, you are entering the competition now, and like I say, you will be joined by all of the teams that got through last night and get through tonight, which is a mixture of Premier League, Championship, League One and League Two. Really interesting mix. Can I just say once again, guys, please do get the support going. We're not even at 200 likes yet. Come on, hit that like button. Just help this stream do well. It takes 2 seconds. So drop a like, subscribe. Let's read out a few comments. Hi Matt, it's my birthday today, says Oliver. Happy birthday, Oliver. We've got Joe, who's a Cardiff fan. Look at this. Super Hoops says yes, third round. That's right, QPR are through. It looks like we're going to have quite a few games going to penalties tonight. including Cardiff 3, Southampton 3, which is absolutely bonkers. And they will join the teams that have got through, which is Arsenal, Villa, Barnsley, Barrow, Blackpool, Bolton, Brighton, Chelsea, Coventry, Palace, Everton, Fleetwood, Fulham, Leicester, Orient, Liverpool, Man City, Man United, Preston, QPR, Sheffield Wednesday, Stoke, Tottenham, Walsall, Watford, and Wolves are through as well. And these games are yet to be decided. We will complete that once the full-time whistle goes. Let's see how many different fans we've got in here. Comment which team you support. Let's have a look. We've got a Stoke fan. He says hello. Bolton are massive everywhere they go, says Harry. Connor wants Man City versus Leicester. PJ supports Man United. Jono, good to see you. 9 versus 2 he wants, which would be Coventry versus Aston Villa. Yeah, we will see. That's it now. The third round. All of the big Premier League teams are joining, so if you support a Championship, League 1 or League 2 team, the chances are high, and even higher now after the fact that some of the top 6 can't play each other. So the chances are high of getting a big team in this round. There's been a late goal at Cardiff. Let's just let you know what's happened there. In the 90th minute, Cardiff 3, Southampton 4. And you can see there, full time from Swansea as well. Wickham are through. So it looks like both of the Welsh teams from the Championship are going out there. So let's just change this because Wickham, well done Wickham Wanderers, they have knocked Swansea out of the competition and they are from a league below them. So there you go. Right, Wickham are through and we're waiting for a few more full-time results, but you can see Wickham will be through ball number 30. There's so much to keep on top of here. Keep your comments coming. Let's see how many different fans we've got in here. Oh, we've had a donation. Thank you from Thanatos. Good night and greetings from Turkey. Thank you so much. Very generous. What a legend. The donations are massively appreciated. So I really do want to say a big thank you for that. Can I just say, guys, you don't have to donate, but if you want to be kind and do something which takes 2 seconds and doesn't cost you, you can click the like button. So please make sure you're all doing that. Let's go for a mega stream today. Do you know what? With your brilliant support, we might be able to drag this channel up to 73,000 subscribers today as well. So make sure you're liking and subscribing. But we're just keeping an eye on all of these games that are just finishing. Brentford are nearly through. West Ham are nearly through. Southampton are nearly through. So keep your comments coming. Let's go back to this. So, who do you want to play? Who do you support and who do you want to play? Get your thoughts in. Obviously, if you don't know who I am, I'm a Coventry fan over here. I would love to play a Midlands team, if I'm being honest. Villa, Leicester, Walsall, just give me a Midlands team and I'll be happy. But to be honest, I don't mind. I just don't want to play a team from the same league. I think we're all on the same page there. Surely no one wants to play a team from the same league as them. Maybe if you're a Premier League team, you might want to. I don't know. Right, keep sharing your thoughts, guys, down below. So many comments, guys. We're 10 likes away from 300 as well. So keep doing that. Glimpse reckons it'll be Man United versus Brighton. Yeah, it might be. And obviously, Brighton did beat them in the Premier League. Oh, we've got a goal at Cardiff. Cardiff 3, Southampton 5. Goodness me. Well done, Southampton. Southampton have just about done it there against a team in the league below them with some late goals. Cardiff 3, Southampton 5. Wimbledon v Ipswich is going to penalties as well, so we will keep you on top of all of that. Hit the donation button, says George. Yeah, well, you can feel free to do so. But like I say, just make sure you are hitting the like button and subscribing as well. Let's have a look. There's so many comments, guys. If I miss your comment, just comment again and I'll try and pick it up. A Leyton Orient fan wants West Ham v Orient. There we go. Jade, I believe, is a Blackpool fan there with those tangerine emojis. Blackpool v Preston, says Pop Ninja. Yes, or even Blackpool v Fleetwood or something. Quite a few teams from similar counties, I suppose. We've got plenty of Lancashire teams and Yorkshire teams and Midland teams and London teams. But it looks like both of the Welsh teams are going out. Swansea are out. Let's see if there's any more full-time results. So Wimbledon, Ipswich is going to penalties. We will keep up to date with that. West Ham, Bournemouth, there's 10 seconds left. Brentford are nearly through as well. Oh, wow, that's generous. Kelly, you absolute legend. Hi, Matt, get your Anfield tickets here. Well, that would be something, wouldn't it? Liverpool v Coventry. I've never been to Anfield, not inside anyway. I have been up to Liverpool, but never inside Anfield. Thank you so much, Kelly. What a lovely, lovely person Kelly is. Donates quite a bit, so a massive thank you for that, and I hope you get the draw that you want as a Liverpool and, if I can remember, Bristol Rovers fan, but obviously they went out to Cardiff in the last round. Right, massive thank you for the donation. Thank you for your support, guys. Keep the comments coming. Coventry versus Villa, please. Look at this. Chelsea versus QPR. Orient versus QPR. Who do you support in the Prem? Someone's asked. I don't really have a Prem team, so that's good for the channel, though, isn't it? Because it means I'm not so biased. Do you know what I mean? I'm fairly fair, if that makes sense. Right, Cardiff are out. Full time from Cardiff. It's finished Cardiff 3, Southampton 5. So let's change that on ball number 27. So it just says Southampton. Sorry to the Cardiff fans, but you are out. Cardiff out, Southampton through. Full time is surely going to come at West Ham in a minute, where it looks like Bournemouth are going out and West Ham are going through. There is so much to keep on top of, guys. Make sure to support the stream by dropping a like. Emily's saying, well done, Kelly. Bassett Brush says, Kelly, I love that. That's it. Kelly's heroes. Keep those comments coming. Super Hoops says Cardiff bit the dust. Yeah, they are out. And to be fair, guys, let me work this out. So this is round 3. There's 32 teams. Next round is obviously round 4, 16 teams. So it's the 5th round of the Carabao Cup, which is the quarterfinals. So if you win 2 games from here, you're in the quarterfinals. So dare to dream. Dare to dream. We had Port Vale get to the quarterfinals last year, and Middlesbrough got to the semi-finals. Right, goodbye AFC Bournemouth. Unfortunately for them, they are out. West Ham are through. So let's change number 31, so it just says West Ham. AFC Bournemouth, one of the first Premier League teams to have gone out, I believe. Did any go out yesterday? They might be the only ones that have gone out. Right, how are the penalties going at Wimbledon versus Ipswich? Wimbledon have scored their first one. Ipswich are about to take their first one. Goodbye Colchester, unfortunately. Brentford are through. So let's change that on ball number, where is that? 28. It's now Brentford. Right, it's stacked with Premier League teams. Loads of the Premier League teams have got through, so your chances of drawing a Premier League team are above half, above 50% if we look at it through percentages, because there's more than 16 Premier League teams through. So if you want a Premier League team, that's good. If you don't, it's not so good. Ipswich have scored their first penalty at Wimbledon, so 1 apiece there. Right, so just to remind you, West Ham, Wycombe, Brentford and Southampton and Wolves are through from tonight's games. Wimbledon Ipswich is currently in a shootout, where Wimbledon are in front in the shootout. And we've also got Forest versus Newcastle, which is about 6 minutes from the end. Right, guys, can I just do a big plug? There's loads of people in here. We're trying to cover everything. Have I missed a donation? Have I missed a donation? Jason, what a legend. He says, pre-draft, what happened before the West Ham game? The first 6 MES will involve those 6 clubs. First 4 will be at home, the last 2 away. Pre-draw happened before the West Ham game. Oh, so have they done that now? Have they done that? So let me just clarify, because there's plenty of people in here, and I'm sure not all of them will know. Thank you, by the way. What a lovely donation that is from Jason, thank you so much. Yes, we need to explain that the draw is slightly different because of the Premier League teams playing in Europe, which is now different because of the league phase. It's messed this up, which will now be spread over 2 weeks towards the end of September. So there was a pre-draw to determine who's at home and who's away out of those 6 Premier League teams. Ugh. Right, give me a second. Keep your comments coming. trying to keep on top of all of this. We will go back to the Wimbledon game in a minute, but let's do a big plug. Guys, there's 900 people in here and we're only on 300 likes. Please take 2 seconds to drop a like. Take 2 seconds. It really helps the channel if you can like. So please get involved. Takes 2 seconds. Hit the like and subscribe. If you're new, it's a football channel. Please feel free to subscribe and get involved. We are just waiting on Wimbledon, Ipswich and Forest, Newcastle. Let's head over to Wimbledon. Oh, geez, I've missed a donation. Thanks for texting me, George. Who donated? Was it Jessica? Oh, yes, Jessica. Thank you so much. Oh, say a massive thank you to George because I nearly missed that. Thank you so much, Jessica. Don't mind who we get. Just want to get through as a Forest fan. Yep, fingers crossed for you, Jessica. Forest currently drawing with Newcastle at the City Ground on 85 minutes. Right, Wimbledon versus Ipswich. Wimbledon have now missed a penalty, so it is advantage Ipswich. Thank you once again, guys, for your great support. Please keep the comments coming. You don't have to donate. If you do, you're a legend. But please just drop a like and subscribe. Right, let's have a look. Loads of people commenting who they want to play. Right, can we do a roll call? The first one of the night. Everyone, there's 1,000 people in here. Everyone take 2 seconds to comment which team you support. Let's see how many different fans we have got in here. Let me know if you're a Liverpool fan, a Coventry fan, a Stoke fan, a Barrow fan, a Villa fan, a Tottenham fan. Who do you support? Let us know in the live chat. Let's see how many different fans we have got in here. Let us know. Goodness me. So many comments flying in here. 450 likes. Brilliant. Let's keep it going. I set the target as 2,000. It's a bit ambitious, but we can try. A man can dream. And look at that, 7 subs to go for the next milestone. 7 subs. Right, let's catch up on what's going on at Wimbledon because we are waiting for that game. They've both missed 1 penalty, so it's level between Wimbledon and Ipswich. Wimbledon are 1 ahead, but they have taken 1 more. So that game is close. Wimbledon and Ipswich went to penalties, and it's currently very close in the shootout. We will let you know what happens. Look how many fans we've got in here. Thank you for the donation, Gaming Blomp. Hereford fan, have you ever been to Edgar Street? I haven't. But thank you for joining, you absolute legend. Thank you to Gaming Blomp, who is a Hereford fan. And look how many different fans we've got in here as well. Liverpool, West Ham, Stoke, Bolton, Ipswich, Palace, Wednesday, Leicester, Bradford. Look at that. Brentford, Portsmouth, Barnsley. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Keep the comments coming, guys. Oh, Ipswich have missed a second penalty. As it stands, League 2 Wimbledon. Oh, they've scored. Wimbledon have won. Ipswich are out. Oh, okay, we've got an upset. League 2 Wimbledon have just knocked Ipswich out in a penalty shootout. So let's change ball number 26. Because it did say Wimbledon or Ipswich. We can now change it so it just says Wimbledon. Fair play, Wimbledon. Unlucky if you're an Ipswich fan, of course. But there you go, Wimbledon. There you go. I think we've got about 4 or 5 League 2 teams, which is absolutely great. Let's see who they get. If you're a Wimbledon fan, I've misspelt Wimbledon. Let me change that. If you're a Wimbledon fan, you are hoping for like an Arsenal away or something, aren't you? There you go. Have I spelt that correct now? I have. Apologies, Wimbledon fans. I've changed it now. Wimbledon. Right. Keep your comments coming. Let's have a look. Are we on 1,000 viewers yet? Oh, we've hit 1,000 viewers. That's incredible. But we're only on 500 likes. Half of you haven't hit the like button. Make sure to do so. Right, let's just go through the ball numbers now. We're just waiting on Forest versus Newcastle. 32 ball numbers, so 16 games. Number 1, Arsenal. 2, Villa. 3, Barnsley. 4, Barrow. 5, Blackpool. 6, Bolton. 7, Brighton. 8, Chelsea. 9, Coventry. 10, Palace. 11, Everton. 12, Fleetwood. 13, Fulham. 14 Leicester, 15 Orient, 16 Liverpool, 17 Man City, 18 Man United, 19 Preston, 20 QPR, 21 Sheffield Wednesday, 22 Stoke City, 23 Tottenham, 24 Walsall, 25 Watford, 26 Wimbledon, 27 Southampton, 28 Brentford, 29 Forest or Newcastle, 30 Wycombe, 31 West Ham, and 32 Wolves. Right, get your comments in. How's this going to play out? Honestly, I love a cup draw. Oh, we've missed a donation. Ella, you absolute legend. Getting up at 4 a.m. to get to the Cov match. Hopefully Coventry get Liverpool in the draw. Thank you, Ella. Big Coventry fan there from Ireland and a Patreon. Thank you so much. And hoping Coventry get Liverpool for her sake. Right, thank you once again for your donations, guys. That's very generous. But just make sure you're dropping a like. That is more than enough. And we're going for 2,000 today. Right, we've been through the ball numbers. From what I've picked out, we have lost Bournemouth and Ipswich from the Premier League. And we will lose one more between Forest and Newcastle. So I believe we're only going to lose 3. Because I don't think any other Premier League teams went out. So 17 of the 32 teams are from the Premier League. So like I said earlier, the chances are you're more likely going to get a Premier League game than not. That's just the maths. Right, let's have a look at the comments. There's 1,200 people in here. Please keep your comments coming. Hypegar wants Palace. Give us Arsenal. Bolton v Man United. Everton v Fleetwood would be good. Coventry would love Man U. We have things to put right. Yeah, I agree with that, Susie. You're absolutely spot on. Theo says, give us Palace. Bournemouth versus Ipswich would have been the tie of the year too. Right, if you haven't already got a comment in, do get it in and we will read it out. I'm trying to read out as many as possible. If I miss your comment, just comment again. Let us know who you support. Let us know your thoughts on the draw that is coming up very soon. Just to let you know, Forest versus Newcastle is now in stoppage time. So the chances are that might go to penalties as well. And we will keep you up to date with how that goes. Right, I'm just going to speed this thing up next to me, just so it goes a bit faster. Let's do that. It was moving fairly slow. So yeah, like I say, familiarise yourself. Make sure you know what ball number your team is. Unless your team is not involved, then you're just watching as a neutral. And feel free to look at the other ball numbers. Who do you want to play? What ball number do you want to be up against? Let me just remind you once again, guys, for those of you guys that are joining the stream late, there was a pre-draw for the Champions League and Europa League teams to be drawn home or away so they avoid each other. A little bit different this time around. So many comments, keep them coming. As I say, let us know who you want to play. Right, we've done a roll call to see who's in here, who you support. Comment just once, which team do you want to play? Let us know in the live chat. Comment, who do you want to play? I think most people probably want Liverpool or Man United, right? Or am I wrong? Who do you want to play? Let us know in the live chat. Wow. This stream is doing very well. Thank you once again for your support. I'll just plug the likes again. Look how many people are in here. 1,200, but we've only got 600 likes. So I'm just going to be annoying again. Hit that like button. Takes 2 seconds. Please get involved. Like I say, it'll really help the stream out. So drop a like while you are waiting. Make sure you're subscribed as well. But if you hit the like button and subscribe, you're a legend. So yeah, get involved with that. They're into the 3rd minute of stoppage time at the City Ground and there was 5 added. I reckon Forest versus Newcastle is going to penalties at this rate. But yeah, let's see if we can get up to 1,000 likes. If everyone likes, we can hit 1,000. Let's do it. Let's read out the comments. Coventry versus West Ham for Matt. Wimbledon versus QPR. Here we go. The draw begins once we hit 1,000 likes, says George. Yeah, that's true. That's what we got to do. They're not going to do the draw until we hit 1,000 likes, yeah? Right. Have you ever been to Ashton Gate? I have. Let's have a look at who people want to play. Wimbledon, Preston, Villa, Walsall, Newcastle. Well, Newcastle, we're not sure if they're going to get through yet. They're into the 4th minute of stoppage time now. Have you been to Stamford Bridge? I have. I haven't been in. With a lot of the big 6 grounds, I've been outside them, but I haven't been in them. I've been inside Arsenal and Wembley. What other big grounds have I done? I've done Newcastle, I've done Villa, but I've never done Tottenham or never been in Liverpool or Man City, so that would be something different. Excuse me. Lots of Leyton Orient fans in here. I wonder who we've got the most fans of in here tonight. I'm seeing lots of Leyton Orient fans, which is quite interesting. Newcastle fans. A right mixed bunch. Wow. Keep those comments coming. Barnsley versus Arsenal from an Arsenal fan. Man United v Man City. Coventry fan would love to play Blackpool. Decent away day. I'm a Wickham fan. I want a Big Six team. Yeah, and like I say, because of how the draw is being done this time, the probability of you playing a Big Six team increases if you're not a Big Six team, if that makes sense. It's a 6 in 32 chance. So let's try and do the maths there. How many times does 6 go into 32? 5.3. That's about the chance. About a 1 in 5 chance of getting a top 6 team, basically. 1 in 5. It's not a bad probability. Right, 30 seconds left at the City Ground. It does look like Forest versus Newcastle is going to penalties. Have I missed another donation? There were so many. I really hope I haven't. So many great people commenting. Hit the like button, says George. We've still got a massive way to go to get to the target, which I did set, which was a bit ambitious, but do get involved. Actually, yeah, just seen some people commenting from the US. Where's everyone watching from tonight? We're getting close to the draw starting, but before we get there, where's everyone watching from? And don't be funny and say in the bathroom. I mean, like, are you watching from Coventry? Are you watching from Barnsley? Are you watching from Devon? Are you watching from France, USA? Let me know where you're watching from. Let's see how many different fans we've got in here from different parts of the world. But yeah, not long now, and it does look like it's going to penalties at Forest versus Newcastle. They've played the 5 added minutes. And if I remember correctly, Sophie predicted that game to finish 1-1 and Forest to win on penalties. If she gets that right, that is one hell of a prediction. So fair play to her if that comes in. Look how many different people are watching. Oh my God, there's so many comments. Gloucester, Antarctica, USA, Ealing, Stoke-on-Trent, West Bromwich, St Lucia. Oh my God, there is so many comments. The live chat is broken. I'm a Spurs fan from Wigan. Look at this. London, Wales. Currently in Blackpool. Stoke, the Philippines. You go from Stoke to the Philippines. How different, eh? Right, it's gone to penalties at the City Ground. Stay here and we'll actually give you some updates from that game. If you want to see how that plays out, stay here. Forest versus Newcastle has gone to penalties. And once that has finished, we'll get the draw. So the last ball number to be confirmed, number 29, Forest versus Newcastle, is now going to penalties. Stay here to see what happens and who gets through. Let's see what you guys think. Who would you rather gets through, Forest or Newcastle? There's 1,400 people in here. Who would you rather get through, Forest or Newcastle? Let us know. Let's see who more people wants to win that game. Look at this. Canada, Lisbon in Portugal, Australia, Pittsburgh. Is that Pennsylvania? Bedworth, Portugal, Durham. Wow. Yeah, who do you guys want to win that Forest Newcastle game, which has gone to penalties? There we go. Newcastle, Forest, Newcastle, Forest. Oh, there's more people saying Forest. No, there's a fair few saying Newcastle. Oh, I think more people are saying Forest though. There's lots of you commenting. Wow. Thank you for getting involved, guys. It looks like maybe just more people saying Forest. Interesting. We will see. I mean, from what I remember, Forest never lose a penalty shootout. And I don't want to jinx them, by the way, but they never do. Forest are really good at penalties. And I think Newcastle went out of the Carabao Cup last year on penalties to Chelsea. So we will see how that one plays out. Right. Keep your comments coming. Just another like spike, guys. We've got 1,500 people in here, but we've not even hit 1,000 likes. Please take 2 seconds to hit the like button. It takes 2 seconds. Hit that like button. Let's get to 1,000. Come on, we can do that. Drop a like. Keep your comments coming. Subscribe and let us know where you are watching from, who you support, and what you think is going to happen in the Forest-Newcastle penalty shootout, and then we will have the draw. Mick, what a legend! Thank you, Mick. Coventry versus Man United. Torp with the winner. Play up Sky Blues. Yeah, I love that, Mick. What would we call it? Justice. Or like the redemption of Coventry versus Man United. We will see. Where would you want that, by the way, Mick? Old Trafford or the CBS? Right, it's going to start. The penalty shootout between Forest and Newcastle is just about to start, so fasten your seatbelts. Newcastle and Forest are locking horns in a penalty shootout to see who gets through. Wow, we will see who joins the other 31 teams. Like I say, Arsenal, Villa, Blackpool, Coventry, Leicester, Preston, Watford. It's a real mix, this draw. All of the big six, the top six from last year, are all joining now with all of the teams that have got through from rounds 1 and 2. Are we up to 1,000 likes yet? We're getting there. 850. I know I'm annoying. I know I'm begging. But just keep it coming, guys, just because it really does help the channel grow if you take 2 seconds to drop a like. It's what we can do while we're waiting for the draw anyway, so feel free to get involved. Let's have a look at a few more comments, guys. In the meantime, keep your comments coming. The shootout is just about to start at the City Ground. Would love a big team at the CBS could break the record attendance, says George. I want someone we've not played in ages then, if that's the case. Liverpool. I don't think we've played them since we've been in the Prem, which is 2001. We have played Arsenal and Tottenham and Man United in cup competitions since then. So give me Liverpool, give me Everton, give me Villa, Coventry v Villa. Still not happened since 2001. 23 years ago now. Blimey neck. Right. The shootout is about to start at the City Ground. We will let you know how it goes. I'm keeping an eye on that. And then, of course, we've got the draw. In the meantime, as I say, just keep your support coming. Look, let's hit 73k tonight. Come on, everyone subscribing, and we'll hit that, which would be an amazing milestone. So please subscribe. If you're new round here and you don't like what you see, you're more than welcome to not do it. But if you like your football and you think he's okay, do subscribe. Support the channel. It really is appreciated. So please subscribe, like, comment. Here we go. Car Madman says Watford versus Luton. Well, that can't happen, remember, because Luton are out. We've still got quite a few potential derbies. Plenty of London teams in here with Arsenal, Chelsea, Palace, Fulham, Leyton Orient, QPR, Tottenham. I don't count Watford as a London team, by the way. Wimbledon, remember, they got through. Brentford, they are through as well. West Ham as well, they got through. Let me just scribble out on this piece of paper which teams didn't get through. Right, let's have a look at the City Ground. Forest have scored the first penalty. So 1 penalty has been taken and Forest have scored it. Forest 1, Newcastle 0 in the penalty shootout. We will keep you up to date with that. Newcastle are about to step up and take their first penalty. My pen has died. Absolute travesty, this. Let's use a different pen. So Wimbledon beat Ipswich, Southampton beat Cardiff, Brentford beat Colchester, Wycombe beat Swansea, West Ham beat Bournemouth, and Wolves beat Burnley tonight. And we're just waiting on Forest versus Newcastle. How close are we to 1,000 likes? 930! We're close. We're not far away. Get involved. Help us hit 1,000 likes. Newcastle have scored their first penalty. So Forest 1, Newcastle 1 after 1 penalty each. If you've just joined us, by the way, we are going to do the Carabao Cup draw very, very soon. We're just waiting on the penalty shootout at Forest versus Newcastle, and then we have the draw. As it stands, it's 1-1 in the shootout. Here come Forest for penalty number 2. Look at these comments flooding in. Big win for Wimbledon, says the Blue Baron. Yes, I think we've got to say that is the shock of the round because it's League 2, but beating a Premier League team. I mean, fair play to Wycombe of League 1 beating Championship Swansea, but definitely Wimbledon is the big one. Milenkovic scores. Forest 2, Newcastle 1 in the shootout. Forest 2, Newcastle 1 after 2 penalties and 1 penalty each. So all of the penalties have been scored at the City Ground. 980 likes. Oh, we're close. We're close to 1,000. Keep it coming, guys. Honestly, I get really excited for cup draws. I am absolutely like a kid at Christmas. I get really excited. It's like opening presents. What are you going to get? You don't know who's going to play who. Who is your team going to get? It's especially exciting, like I say, if your team is in the draw. So keep your comments coming. The draw will start when the Forest-Newcastle game finishes. And they are... Oh, Newcastle have missed. Joe Linton misses. Advantage Forest. Just as Sophie predicted, are Forest going to win a penalty shootout after a 1-1 draw? That would be some prediction. Look at all these comments. 999 likes. We're 1 like away from 1,000. 1 like to go. That's amazing, guys. Thank you so much. We're on 999 likes. Hit that like button if you want to be like number 1,000. Let's have a look at the comments. Newcastle fan. Look at this. Loads of comments in here. Matt, you're the best YouTube channel. Oh, thank you. I don't think I am, but I appreciate that. You're entitled to think that. I don't think that. I watch plenty of other channels, but if you think that, that's the main thing. And I'm just being very modest, aren't I? Forest have scored their 3rd penalty. Uh-oh. Newcastle in trouble at the City Ground here. Forest winning 3-1 in the shootout. They've taken 3 penalties. Newcastle have taken 2. Newcastle really do need to score the next one to stay in this a bit. Hey, we've hit 1,000 likes. Big up. Does this channel have mods? It should do. There's plenty of people in here that are mods. Keep on top of things if you can, guys. Newcastle penalty number 3 is coming up here. They really need to score. And they do. Newcastle keep the penalty shootout going. They've kicked the can down the road. Or can they still win? I don't want to write them off, but there you go. They are losing in the shootout 3-2 after 3 penalties each. And as I say, once that is over, the draw is coming. Thank you for your brilliant support, guys. How close are we to 72,900? 5 subs. That's amazing. Thank you once again. Keep it coming. We're going to talk about the draw when the penalty shootout has finished at Forest versus Newcastle. In the meantime, just keep your comments coming. If Forest score this next one, they are in a very good position. If Forest can go 4-2 up here in the shootout, Newcastle will be on the ropes. So here comes penalty number 4. Oh, they've missed. Forest have missed. Maybe Newcastle might still do it. Sangare. Forest have missed. Oh my gosh. Once again, if you've just joined us, thank you for your patience. The Carabao Cup draw is coming after Forest versus Newcastle finishes, and we are watching the penalty shootout right now, where if Newcastle score, it's all level. It's incredibly dramatic. Keep your comments coming. When is it starting, says Silas. Probably in about 5 minutes, maybe. Depends on this penalty shootout, I think. Here comes penalty number 4 for Newcastle. If they score, it's already sudden death. If they score, it's sudden death already. Incredible drama here, guys. I love it. I genuinely think lots of people don't give Carabao... Lots of people are not interested in the Carabao Cup, which is fair enough. I personally think the FA Cup is better, but it's still all right, isn't it? Come on. The amount of people that are tuned into this stream suggests you're interested in the Carabao Cup a little bit, at least. Newcastle have scored. It's sudden death between Forest and Newcastle. It's sudden death. Anthony Gordon has scored. How's your nerve, Forest and Newcastle fans? Guys, thank you for your great support. Keep it coming. I'm sorry if I've missed any donations. Daniel has just said, when is the draw? I'm a Man United fan. I would like to draw Wimbledon. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you so much for that. Absolute legend. As a Coventry fan, I wouldn't mind playing Manchester United again. but you might still have nightmares. But then again, you won, so you maybe don't. He wants to play Wimbledon. Remember, there's a few teams from League Two. You got Wimbledon, you got Barrow, you got Fleetwood. I think that's it. Walsall as well. There's 4 teams from League Two. Thank you, Daniel, once again for the donation. Very generous. Here comes penalty number 5 for Forest. Oh, they've missed! Forest are on the brink of elimination. Forest have missed. If Newcastle score, Newcastle are through. Oh, wow. They've turned it around in the shootout, potentially. Here comes penalty number 5 for Newcastle. If Newcastle score this penalty, they are through and Forest are out. Ooh. How is your nerve, Newcastle United? They've done it! Newcastle have scored! Forest are out! Newcastle have won the penalty shootout at the City Ground, which must be the first time Forest have ever lost a penalty shootout there, surely. They're usually really good at them, but Newcastle have beaten Forest. Newcastle are through. Let's change ball number 29. It's just Newcastle, and that now completes the lineup. We have got our 32 teams for the Carabao Cup draw. Wow. There you go, guys. The draw is coming up next. That wraps it up. Share your thoughts on Newcastle beating Forest in the shootout there. That is it for Forest. So Forest, Ipswich and AFC Bournemouth are 3 Premier League teams that have gone out in round 2. Commiserations if you're a Forest fan. Congratulations if you're a Newcastle fan, of course. Newcastle through on penalties away at Forest. There you go. Right, if you've just joined us, guys. Oh, Lee, what a legend. Thank you for the donation. Once again, it's really appreciated. You don't have to do that, but wow. Being a Barnsley fan, I'd love to draw Sheffield Wednesday. Yeah, well, you've just knocked Sheffield United out, so wow, that would be some story. Ella says, I jinxed Forest. Well, it was Sophie that predicted them to win, but yeah, I did mention their good record and they have gone out. If you're a Forest fan, you'll just say, let's concentrate on the league. But there you go. Right. It does now mean, though, that we have got the 32 teams confirmed for the Carabao Cup draw, and they are Arsenal, Villa, Barnsley, Barrow, Blackpool, Bolton, Brighton, Chelsea, Coventry, Palace, Everton, Fleetwood, Fulham, Leicester, Leyton Orient, Liverpool, Man City, Man United, Preston, QPR, Sheffield Wednesday, Stoke, Tottenham, Walsall, Watford, Wimbledon, Southampton, Brentford, Newcastle, Wycombe, West Ham and Wolves. They are the 32 teams in the Carabao Cup draw. Thank you to everyone who's joined us. The draw is now going to start very, very soon. Once again, there is loads of people in here, so please just do take 2 seconds to drop a like. There's 2,500 people in here. Let's try and hit 2,500 likes. It takes 2 seconds to drop a like, so please hit the like button. And if you're watching and you haven't already subscribed, we could hit 73k tonight. With all of your support, please make sure to subscribe and support us. Drop a like, subscribe and comment down below because the draw is coming up next. We've got it all set up for you. There is plenty of people watching. Keep your comments coming. Let's do one more roll call because the draw starts in, a few minutes. Comment. I know we've already done this, but let's do it again. Comment, which team do you support? Let us know who you support in the live chat. Let's see how many different fans we have got in here tonight. Comment down below because the draw is coming up next. Let me know who you support in the live chat. While you're there, please make sure you're dropping a like. Make sure you're subscribing as well. Your support has been unbelievable. Have I just missed another donation there? What's this? That was Daniel's. Yeah, no, we've read them, I think. I think we're all caught up with donations. Thank you so, so much. You absolute legends. Right, I think we're all up to date. There's 3,000 people in here, guys. Just take 2 seconds to hit the like button. It literally takes 2 seconds. So please like, please subscribe. Look at that. Come on, we can hit 73k tonight. We can do it. It's down to you guys. Thank you so much if you've already subscribed. I do need to say a massive thank you to those of you guys that have got involved. But please do get involved. We've got plenty of content coming on the channel, including me possibly going to the Carabao Cup third round game. I don't know who my team's going to get. I haven't actually given you my preference yet. Do you know what? I'm going to say I want a winnable one this time. I mean, I'm not going to turn my nose up at playing Liverpool. That would be great. But give me one of the League Two teams. Let's try and get through the Cup as far as we can, like Coventry did in the FA Cup last year. So keep your comments coming. The Cup draw is coming up very soon. We've got everything ready for you. So please make sure you're liking, subscribing. Look at this. Arsenal fans, Stoke fans, Plymouth fans, Burnley fans. There's so many comments, guys. I'm sorry if I miss yours out. Bolton, Stoke, Blackpool, Leicester. Wow, Newcastle. Yeah, if you're a Newcastle fan, congratulations if you've just joined us here. After Newcastle have become the most recent team to make it through. And look how close we are now to 73k. Oh, we're going to do it. Hit that subscribe button, guys. It's massively appreciated. So please do hit the subscribe button just before we get the draw coming up very soon. We're all set up and ready. Here we go. I think we're going to start soon. It's going live. Right. Yes, we're all set. Right, we're very close now. I'll try and read out a few more comments. Do comment down below if you haven't already. But we are now in that territory where we can start saying the draw is coming up very soon. We've waffled. We've spoken about the games that we're on tonight. But we've got the 32 teams confirmed now. And we've got it all on the right-hand side there, or the left-hand side from where you're watching. Have a look. Make yourself familiar with the ball numbers. Let's have a look. We've got 1,400 likes, which is absolutely fantastic. Keep it coming, guys. Glimpse reckons it'll be Man United versus Brighton. We've got a Villa fan. We've got George saying 73k. Thank you so much, guys. That is amazing support. High Stakes Slots says, bring on Man United for revenge. We will see. We will see. There's quite a few possibilities here. There's 32 teams, so that the amount of outcomes is quite high here. Honestly, it's a real mix. It's a real mix. We've got plenty of London teams. What teams have we got from the Midlands? We've got Villa. We've got Coventry. We've got Leicester. We've got Stoke. We've got Walsall. And we've got Wolves. I think that is all of the Midlands teams. We've got loads of London teams, plenty of Lancashire teams. We've got a couple of teams from the south and a few Yorkshire teams and North East. A real mix here, a real mix. Right, let's have a look one more time. Who do you support? Let us know in the live chat. All right, I think the draw is just about to start. We're all set up, so I will stop waffling in a second when the draw gets going. The final thing, once again, just comment which fixture do you most want to see. Comment Coventry versus Liverpool or Preston versus Manchester United. Who do you want to see playing who in the third round? As I say, if you've just joined us, it's the third round. We've now got the Premier League teams that are playing in Europe joining the competition, which is Arsenal, Villa, Chelsea, Liverpool, Man City, Man United and Tottenham. So they are all joining now, and there is a slight tweak to the way the draw is done. There was a pre-draw to determine who's home and away from those European teams because it is clashing with the European schedule. It's all a bit of a mess. The fixtures are going to be played out over 2 weeks towards the end of September. So we will see what the draw is, and then we'll see when the games are being played. Let's have a look at a few more comments. Wimbledon fan here, Southampton. Look how many fans there are. This is brilliant. I genuinely love this community. Look how many different fans there are here. Coventry, Villa, Arsenal, Tottenham. We've literally got like rival fans all in here. Billy says, is it regionalised? No. Good question though, for anyone who might think it is. It's not regionalised. In round 1 and 2, you have the north and south draw. In round 3, they mix it up. They literally put everyone in together. So if you are a Southampton fan, you might be going all the way up to Newcastle now. That is possible. So yes, you can play anyone except the Champions League teams can't play the Europa League teams. I don't know. Like I say, it's a fix. It's a fix. So they can't play each other and they can get far in the competition. It's outrageous. Right, the draw is about to come up. It said it was starting at 20 past, so that is 1 minute away. I think we've got time for one last plug. Get your comments in. We are 10 likes away from 1,500. So yes, hit that like button as well. Your support is amazing. We've got over 3,000 people in here. Get involved. And how are we doing on the subs? Look at that. That is amazing. Thank you so much for 73k. Feel free to subscribe. Definitely subscribe if you haven't already. The objective is for the channel to try and hit 100k by the end of the season, maybe. It's ambitious, but you guys could make it possible. So yes, like, subscribe, comment, and I want the draw to start now. It's 20 past 10. This is where it's meant to start, so don't go anywhere. Fasten your seatbelts. We're all ready for it. Let's have a look at the live chat again. So many people in here. I'm really sorry if I miss your comments, but it's because there's so many of you. Newcastle fan wants to play Man United. There you go. A Preston fan wants to play Blackpool there. JP for Villa, just liked and subbed. Thank you so much, JP. Ben says, hi ho, Wolverhampton. Look at this. Look how many different fans. I think we've probably got one fan from every team here. Congratulations, Matt, says Struggers. Well deserved. Thank you for that. Defo hit 100k by the end of the season, says George. Oh, thank you. It's possible. I don't want to get too carried away because YouTube's difficult. And if you're someone who's watched the channel for some time, you'll know I had a real midlife crisis a couple months ago, but that is sorted, and that was mainly down to your support. So once again, I do need to say a massive thank you to those of you guys that are regular viewers. You really do help this channel. But the main thing we are here for is to talk football, and we are still waiting for the draw to get going. Once it's started, I will type it up. It's good to watch it on here, not just because you're supporting me, but because we will list it. So if you've missed it, we will have it there. You can read it out, and then we'll talk about the fixtures after the draw as well. But it is meant to start about now, so it is just a waiting game. As I say, there was a few games tonight. Wimbledon have beaten Ipswich, Southampton have beaten Cardiff, Brentford beat Colchester, Newcastle beat Forest, Wycombe beat Swansea, West Ham beat Bournemouth, and Wolves have beaten Burnley. So I think we lost 3 Premier League teams, but we're being joined by 7 more. Honestly, let me just remind you one more time, if you support someone who's not a Premier League team, the chances are more than 50% you will be playing a Premier League team. It's not certain, but it's more than 50% likely you will be playing a Premier League team. And it's a 1 in 5 possibility you will be playing one of the top 6 as well, if you do the maths here. So, oof. Are you sitting comfortably? Loads of people in here. Once again, thank you for your support. If you've just joined us, we're just waiting now. It is a waiting game, waiting for the draw to commence. What time does it start, says Daniel? It was meant to start at 20 past, which is now 2 or 3 minutes ago. Yeah, in the meantime, keep your comments coming. Let's have a look at them. Do comment if you haven't already. Let us know. Matt knows his odds, says Nick Knack. Here we go. Tangerines versus Potters. Liverpool versus Coventry. Come on, Barrow. Arsenal will win. Look at all these comments. I'm trying to read out as many as possible. William says Watford versus Luton. Oh, wait, they're out. They are. We did lose quite a few Premier League and Championship teams, didn't we? Right. Oh, come on. 2 more subs for another milestone. That is amazing. 2 more subscribers. That would be unbelievable. The support tonight has been fantastic. I'm just plugging. I'm just taking advantage of the chance while we're waiting for the draw. I want the draw to start, but in the meantime, subscribe, like. If you're a regular viewer, what have we got coming tomorrow? We've got the Premier League predictions for week 3 with Sophie. And then I will be at the Coventry-Norwich game on Saturday. And then it's the bloody international break already. Can you believe that? I hate international breaks. Is there anyone in here who likes international breaks? I'd be interested to know, but I think most of you are going to say you don't like international breaks. Right. The target today was 2,000 likes. We've got nearly 4,000 people in here and we've still not done it. So please make sure you are hitting the like button. Once again, I'm just going to keep reminding you, if you've just joined us, they are the ball numbers. Look out for them. The first, 26 are done in alphabetical order, and then the last few ball numbers are the teams that got through in tonight's game. So do look out for your ball number. My team is ball number 9, so make yourselves familiar. Right, big up Sophie, someone's just said. Ah, yeah, well, she's not here. Well, is she in the live chat? She might be. I don't know. I don't think so. Is she? No. But she'll be back tomorrow, like I say, for the Premier League predictions. Let's have a look at a few more comments. QPR from the White City. Chucked you a sub, says Dale. Thank you, Dale. Yeah, honestly, thank you so much to those of you guys getting involved. What else have we got? Ball number 2, up the Villa, says Sir Razzie. Need Preston v Blackpool, says Leon. Yeah, like I say, there's plenty of possible derbies here. Plenty of teams from the same area or the same county or region. So the possibilities are endless. Right, it's getting a bit annoying now. When is this bloody thing going to start? It was meant to start at 20 past. There is loads of people waiting for the draw, so I thank you for your patience. Don't get angry at me. I'm just the messenger. I will bring you the draw when it starts, but I don't start it. So keep your comments coming in the meantime. Let's have a look at this. Barnsley v Sheffield Wednesday is what Andy wants. Yeah, let's recreate the League One playoff final from a couple of years ago. But if you're a Barnsley fan, you will be hoping for a different outcome, of course. Barnsley just beat Sheffield United. Can you imagine if they went on a run of just knocking out Yorkshire teams? Right. How many Yorkshire teams are there, actually, in the draw? Barnsley, Sheffield Wednesday. Is that it? Is there just 2 Yorkshire teams? I think there is. I think there's literally 2. That's a bit of a surprise. There's quite a few Lancashire teams. You got quite a few London teams as well. ROF says, why is it never on time? Thank you for the donation. That is really appreciated. Anyone that donates, a massive thank you. Thank you so, so much. And yes, it is never on time. So what can you do? Right. Like I say, it's a waiting game. It is a waiting game. I'm literally just sat here and they've not started the draw. If you've just joined us, you've not come too late. So do stick around. It will be coming very, very soon. We will give you the draw once it has started. So yeah, in the meantime, just keep your comments flowing. Let's have a look at these. QPR away at Chelsea. Cov versus Barrow, please. Look at this. FA time is a thing. Like I say, I'll just remind you once again, if you joined us late, there was a pre-draw to determine how the top 6 are going to be drawn. So they'll be drawn home and away. The Champions League can't play the Europa League because of the clashing with the schedules. So yes, keep your comments coming. Keep liking, keep subscribing. To be fair, the target was 2,000 likes. We're only 200 away. So we've got 4,000 viewers. We could definitely hit at least 2,000 likes. If you're waiting for the draw, you are the same as me. Excited, impatient. Come on, it's got to get started soon. Drop a like, subscribe. Keep your comments coming. QPR are massive. There's so many different fans in here. Right, let's just do one more roll call. I'm sorry. We're just keeping things ticking over until the draw starts. Comment once again, or if you haven't already, which team do you support? I don't want to be sat here repeating myself, but we are waiting for the draw to start. So we'll just do that one more time. Comment, which team do you support? Let's just see who people support that are in the live chat today. And in the meantime, thank you. We are so close to 2,000 likes. That is amazing. The support tonight's been really good. What was the earlier draw outcome? Someone's asked. I don't know. Was that televised? I don't actually know. If anyone does know, feel free to let us know. But I'm sure they'll remind us in a second when it does get starting. But yeah, as I say, there was a pre-draw for the 6 teams that are playing in the Europa League and Champions League. Not Chelsea, though. Not the Conference League. They've been drawn home or away. And that will be covered in the draw when it starts in a minute. Yeah, keep your comments coming. Let me know who you support. Once again, thank you so much for your support. It's just a waiting game at this point. But yeah, what else can we do at this point? So, Wolves, Wimbledon, Southampton, Brentford, Wickham, West Ham and Newcastle have all joined us. Forest were unlucky, says Hazard. As I say, Newcastle did get the job done in the end on penalties at the City Ground. Loads of people in here, which is absolutely fantastic. West Brom and Fulham. Louise, you support 2 teams. Interesting. All QPR, someone said. I think we've got at least 1 fan from every team that's in the draw here, because there's over 4,000 people, which is amazing. Yeah, we've got loads of people in here. I think we've had quite a few QPR fans. We've had a fair few Coventry fans, which is understandable. What else did we have quite a lot of? We've had Newcastle fans, Palace fans, Leyton, Orient. We had a fair few of them. Villa fans, Chelsea fans, the whole works. Thank you once again to anyone that has tuned in. It is really appreciated. Right, how are we doing? Has it been delayed? Well, it has been, hasn't it? They're probably going to do it at 10:30. That would make sense now because it's 1 minute away from 10:30. So I think it's going to start in a minute because they didn't do it at 20 past. Actually, it makes sense if you think about it. If they were scheduling it to be after the Forest game at a certain time and the Forest game went to penalties, it might have pushed the draw back 10 minutes. So I think it's probably going to start at 10:30 and it's 29 minutes past 10 right now. So it's just about to start. Once again, thank you for your support. Okay, we are only 50 likes away from 2,000 now, and that was the target. I will stop nagging once we hit 2,000. We'll have nothing left to do in this stream at some point. They'll do the draw tomorrow at this rate, but 2,000 likes is the target. Do make sure you're hitting that like button and once again, hitting that subscribe button. Please do get involved. The support has been absolutely phenomenal. Yeah, if you want to make one man's dreams come true, then please help us on the road to, I don't know, well, 75k in a month or something. I don't know, a random target. Get involved, subscribe, drop a like, do all of that stuff. Comment down below. Right, it's 10:30. Surely the draw is going to start now. It's 10:30. Come on. Josie has just asked who I support. Right, if you're new round here, I am a Coventry fan. So my team is ball number 9. And I don't mind who we play. We're going to have to play someone. It's going to be completely random. I prefer not to play Man City because I don't mind playing top teams, but Man City is just, that's just taking the biscuit because Man City is just going to smash whoever they play, aren't they? So that's probably the worst outcome. Man City versus Coventry is probably the last thing I want. But yeah, do share who you want to play once again while we are waiting. I'm sorry to keep reminding you to do the same things. If you've got any questions, feel free to share them. What channel is the draw on? It's on Sky and they're just about to come onto the draw, but I've been saying that for the last few minutes now, so we're still waiting. Matt, who do you want, says Gemma. Go on, give me Coventry versus Aston Villa. Do it. Coventry versus Aston Villa or, as I said earlier, Coventry versus a League 2 team, Barrow or Walsall. But the thing is, as much as you think, oh, that'll be easy, no, you can't be too confident in this competition. We've just seen League 2 Wimbledon beating Premier League Ipswich tonight. So, yeah, you've got to be careful. You've got to be careful to get carried away. They are saying it's tomorrow. Don't give me that. Don't give me that. Can you imagine? The Carabao Cup draw is now going to be done tomorrow. That is not true, by the way. Someone's just said that in the live chat, and that would upset me. It means we'd have to do all of this all over again tomorrow, and I don't really fancy that. So, the waiting game goes on. I don't know, to be honest, if I'm looking at it from their perspective, surely do it as early as you can. I know there's probably some things that they need to prepare and set up, but the longer you leave it, the less people are going to watch it. More people are going to bed and whatnot. I mean, I'm not going to bed, and I hope most of you lot are not going to bed. But I don't know. We are waiting for the draw once again. Loads of Premier League teams. I think we've got 17. As I keep saying, the chances of you drawing a Premier League team are over 50%, and that's about the 100th time I've said that tonight. Matt, will Coventry make the playoffs? Says Ewan. Yes. The playoffs. That's what I'm saying this season for Coventry. Feel free to ask any questions. 28 minutes remains for tomorrow. I don't know. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Why is it not starting? Adnan, I don't know. If I knew, I would tell you. We've got 5,000 people in here, just like me, waiting for the draw, and we're still waiting. But in the meantime, feel free to ask any football-related questions. It is a football channel for football fans. So yeah, get involved. Thank you for 2,000 likes. We did hit that target. That was the target. I won't pester you for likes anymore. That is amazing. Honestly, thank you so much. I will say, though, if you haven't subbed, you could still do that. I don't know, if there's 5,000 people in here, I wonder how many are not subscribed. If we do a massive spike where everyone subs, I don't know what would happen. Would we break the channel if everyone subscribes? I'm getting greedy now. Just start the draw. Start the draw, come on. It is like, as I say, a kid at Christmas being told, you're going to have to wait until midday to open your presents. I know every household probably does things different at Christmas, but I used to have my presents in the morning. So if I was told you're going to have to wait till midday, I'd be a bit upset and a bit impatient. And that's how I'm feeling. Come on. Let's have a look at some more comments. Who is Sophie hoping to draw? Someone's just asked. I think Sophie said she wants a good team. So probably a top 6, top 7 Premier League team. I mean, she does quite like Liverpool, so I think she would love to go to Anfield. Liverpool v Coventry would probably be her choice. Look at this. Bolton fans, loads of fans. Newcastle fans, Stoke fans, QPR, Preston, Everton. Cara says, what kind of Tory opens presents at midday? I don't know. People do things differently. You can't just call them Tories, but I always have my presents in the morning. That's what I'm trying to say. We're just getting into silly analogies and metaphors while we are still waiting for this blooming draw. Why do they do it so late? I mean, to be fair, credit to you guys for sticking around. Here we go. Sophie's in the chat. What did she just say? My dream team would be Barrow. Oh, there you go. Sophie's in the live chat, so feel free to say hello. There's 5,000 people in here, so let's get 5,000 people saying hello to Sophie. She says she wants Barrow. There you go. I don't know what it is about Barrow. The sunny beaches, Barrow away, just really does appeal to some people, doesn't it? Let's have a look. So many comments in here. Preston fans. Sophie has good taste, someone said, because she likes Liverpool. Yeah, I quite like Liverpool. Right, come on. This is genuinely taking ages now. Why is it taking so long? Thank you once again for your comments, guys. Loads of people in here. 5,000 people. We did say we'd stop asking for likes, so I will leave it there. But do feel free to support the channel. Keep your support coming on all fronts. Loads of comments. Make sure you're subscribing. If you joined us and you're thinking, oh, what this guy just keeps talking about nothing. I'm here to talk about the cup draw, which was meant to start, what, 17 minutes ago? It's a waiting game, isn't it? So, let's just talk the draw itself for a minute. I'll come back to your comments. Keep them coming. We're still waiting for the draw. So, like I say, apologies. It's not my fault. Don't shoot the messenger. But we will bring it to you when it starts. So, just going to do the same thing. There's 32 ball numbers. That means there's 16 games. The 6 teams from the Champions League and Europa League that play in the Premier League, that's Arsenal, Villa, Liverpool, Man City, Man United and Tottenham, they were involved in a pre-draw earlier to determine who is home and away in their games. The Champions League teams cannot play the Europa League teams in this competition because it would clash with their European schedule. I know. It's a bit confusing. So the first 6 fixtures, I believe, will be the top 6 playing the first 6 balls drawn from teams that are not in the so-called top 6 from last year. So the earlier you are drawn, the higher the chance you're going to get a top 6 team. If you want to avoid them, you don't want to be drawn out first. There is my little explanation of how the draw is going to work. So it is a little bit different this time. And as I say, that is because of the European schedule with the Champions League and Europa League now doing league phases instead of group stages. We will see. Okay, it's about to start. Here we come. Here we come. The draw is starting. Right, please take 2 seconds once again to just drop a like, subscribe. Ties involving Champions League and Europa League teams. It's starting, everyone. Don't go anywhere. D. Phil says you do the draw. Well, I don't have to now. It's just about to start. So, don't go anywhere. They've just started to talk about it, which means obviously they're going to start drawing the balls in a minute. The excitement is through the roof here. Take 2 seconds to just make sure you have subscribed today. Get involved. Your support has been amazing. Let's see how close we can get to 74,000 subs. So please drop a like. Please subscribe. Keep your comments coming because the draw is about to start very soon. So what's this? UCL v UEL team will play the round 2 winner. This doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Okay, here we go. They've got the balls. So let's remove this. Make sure you know what ball number you are because I'm removing it in 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Here we go then. Let's do the draw. I will type it out. So if you miss who is playing who, you will see it here where I've got it all typed out for you. So they're just about to start. Once again, thank you for your support. Let's have a look at one or two last few comments. URs. Loads of people in here, loads of comments. Look at this. Congrats on 2k likes. That's amazing. Thank you. Yeah, they're about to start. I could see Mark Chapman talking there. So yeah, don't go anywhere now. Drop a like, subscribe. Where are we? We're on the wrong page there. Hit that subscribe button and we'll try and hit 73.5k subs. So yeah, drop a like, sub, get involved with all of that. And we will get started here with the first ball being Liverpool. So, the draw is underway. Liverpool will take on number 31, which is West Ham. Okay, the draw is underway. West Ham away at Liverpool is the first game. I think they're going to move on to the second game now. Okay, here we go. Number 17, Manchester City, will play 25, which is Watford. Unlucky Watford fans. I'm just going to have to abbreviate it to Wat4. So, the draw is underway. Liverpool, West Ham, and Man City, Watford. There's your second game. Up next, we've got number 1, which is Arsenal. The Arsenal. They will take on number 6. I thought that was 9 for a minute then. It's 6, Bolton. Bolton are away at Arsenal. Okay, if you're a Bolton fan, that is a cracking away day, that. Liverpool, West Ham, Man City, Watford, Arsenal, Bolton, and number 18, Manchester United. Who is going to Old Trafford here? It will be number 3, which is Barnsley. Oh, well done. If you're a Barnsley fan, that's a cracking little day. Cracking little away day, isn't it? Man United in the Cup, you're going to enjoy that. Man United will play Barnsley. I don't know if they're going to need to tweak that in a sec. Is that how it's meant to be? We'll come back and catch up on everything. So that's the first 4 fixtures anyway. 30 is Wycombe. Wycombe will take on number 2, which is Aston Villa. So Aston Villa fans are going away to Wycombe. So there you go. Like I say, it's a little bit different this time round with the top 6 teams not playing each other. Number 9, Coventry. That surely means we're going to get the last big team. Who's that going to be? Who is it? Coventry. Is it Tottenham? Is it Tottenham? It's 23. Tottenham! Oh, at the CBS. Tottenham will come to Coventry. Oh, okay. I love that. I love that. Coventry versus Tottenham. I've got to be there. Coventry versus Tottenham. Wow. What's your thoughts if you're a Coventry fan? If you're a Tottenham fan, you're playing my team there, Coventry. Right. Let's carry on. Walsall. So yes, that is a recreation of the 1987 FA Cup final, of course. Coventry versus Tottenham. Walsall will play ball number 14, which is Leicester. Okay, so the top 6, the so-called Big 6, have been drawn. So we are moving on. As I say, Coventry-Tottenham is definitely the standout one there for me, from where I'm concerned. Right, Brentford. Stick around. Keep your comments coming. I will look at the comments after the draw, of course. Leyton Orient. Yeah, I going back to Coventry, I knew we had the last Big 6 team, and I just worked it out that it was Tottenham that were left. So Brentford play Orient in a London derby. Next up, you got Blackpool. Go on, give them Preston. 21. Sheffield Wednesday. Oh, well, way to go, Sheffield Wednesday, ruining the chances of Blackpool getting Preston. Number 19 is Preston. There you go, we were just talking about them. Preston. Who will they play? Number 13, which is Fulham. Don't go anywhere, guys. Once the draw is done, we are going to talk about it. Number 11 is up next, which is Everton. Everton. They will take on number 27, which is Southampton. An all Premier League matchup. Everton v Southampton. What else have we got? 20, which is Queen's Park Rangers. Keep your comments coming, guys. Queen's Park Rangers will play. My phone is dinging. Number 10, which is Crystal Palace. It's a London derby. Stick around, guys. Once again, if you've just tuned in, please make sure you've dropped a like. Make sure you've subscribed. Keep your comments coming. Get involved with a like, subscribe, comment. I will come to those comments at the end. I'm interested to see what you guys have to say. Stoke are playing Fleetwood. There's still a few balls in here. I think we've got 4 or 6. Number 7 is Brighton of the Premier League. Brighton will play 32, which is Wolves. (26) is up next, which is AFC Wimbledon. Wimbledon will play 29, which is Newcastle. Oh, what a good match that is. Wimbledon v Newcastle. Cool. And I think there's 2 balls left, is there? Yep. So if your team hasn't been drawn out, you're going to be in the final game, of course, here, where it is number 8, which is Chelsea, versus number 4, Barrow. Oh, if you're a Barrow fan, what an away day that is. Right, that wraps up the draw, guys. Wow, plenty to talk about. Don't go anywhere. First of all, get your comments in and react to that. Get your comments in. Liverpool, West Ham, Man City, Watford, Arsenal, Bolton. Let's just type the D there. Arsenal, Bolton, Man United, Barnsley, Wycombe, Villa, Coventry, Tottenham, Walsall, Leicester, Brentford, Leyton, Orient, Blackpool, Sheffield Wednesday, Preston, Fulham, Everton, Southampton, QPR, Palace, Stoke, Fleetwood, Brighton, Wolves, Wimbledon, Newcastle, and Chelsea, Barrow. Right, I'm interested to know, do we have any Tottenham fans in here? Because you're playing my team. Get your comments in. Share your thoughts on the draw, guys. Wow. We are not going anywhere just yet. Get your comments in. Someone's just said Spurs is winnable. Guys, comment. What's the best draw in there? What is the best fixture? Let us know in the live chat. I am drawn towards... Man United Barnsley is great for the Barnsley fans. Bolton going away to Arsenal is great. Wimbledon Newcastle. Wow, that's cool. Chelsea Barrow. I love the matchups between League 2 and Premier League, so that's great. Got a couple of London derbies in there. Brentford Orient, QPR Palace, Everton Southampton is an all Premier League game. But for me, Coventry Tottenham. Whew. Coventry Tottenham. Whoa. I don't know how to feel about that. That's quite an interesting one. I mean, maybe I'm growing used to us getting a big team in the cup. We obviously played Man United last year, but yeah, no, I'm pretty excited by that. Like I say, Man City, Watford, Liverpool, West Ham is an all Premier League match as well, which is pretty interesting. Yeah, comment down below. What is the best game? Let us know. Make sure as well, guys, you are subscribed. The support tonight has been absolutely unbelievable. So please make sure you're subscribed. Take 2 seconds to drop a like. Let's read out some comments. If you comment, I will try and read it out. So get involved. Wimbledon, Newcastle, people are saying Spurs are bottlers. Guys, let's not build the narrative that Coventry are definitely going to win. Matt Jones says it's an easy win for Cov. Oh dear. Come on, you Sky Blues, says cricket and football YouTuber. I'll take Palace, says Super Hoops. Yeah, a couple of London derbies, isn't there? I'm happy with Chelsea Barrow, up the Bluebirds, says EMG. Let's have a look. Great draw for the Sky Blues. Yeah, it's nice. I mean, I think as well, at home, will be interesting. When will the third round games take place? Now, George, that is something we spoke about, isn't it? Because we need to try and work this out. It's going to be split over 2 weeks. So now it comes down, if you're playing one of the top 6, we need to see who they get. We need to see their European schedule, which I think we'll find out in a few days. So if we know Tottenham are playing one week, we will be playing them the other week. If they're playing that week, we'll play them the other week to that. So like I say, the games are commencing over the week starting the 16th and the 23rd. So we will see who plays who when. But once again, that is the draw, guys. Really interesting mix there. Spurs love it. PUSB, says Frank. Are they always night games, says Marcus? Yes, the Carabao Cup until the final is always sort of midweek, isn't it? So yes, these will be played out the week commencing the 16th of September and the week commencing the 23rd of September. As I say, it's spread over 2 weeks because of the European schedule. The Europa draw is on Friday, someone's just said. So there you go. On Friday, we'll work out when the Carabao Cup games are going to be played. Super big like for your live streaming, says Adnan. Thank you so much. Guys, honestly, thank you to you guys. Real thank you to you guys. Your support has been incredible. We've done so well in this stream tonight. Keep your comments coming. It is massively appreciated. So please like, subscribe, comment down below. I think we'll do 5 more minutes just talking about the draw. As I say, some interesting ones. So comment, which one do you think is the best draw? And you don't have to just choose your team. You could be like, oh, to be fair, that game is good. Let us know. I mean, Coventry-Tottenham is good as a Coventry fan, but it's also the 1987 FA Cup final being recreated, which wasn't just the only time Coventry have won a competition that big, but a memorable cup final for everyone sort of alive at the time. So share your thoughts, and also let's comment down below, what's the worst game? Which game is the least appealing? Get your comments in for that. I wonder, is there a really horrible looking game? I don't know. Is there a terrible game? I suppose something like Brighton v Wolves is a bit boring, isn't it? But it is still Premier League. But it's just a bit like, oh, they're going to play each other twice this year anyway. I don't know. Right, keep your comments coming. Top content, Matt, says Yeshua. Thank you so much. Mr. P.I. Staker says West Ham versus Liverpool is the worst game. Yeah. Brighton versus Wolves is the worst game, says US Crits. Bolton versus Arsenal is cool. Yeah, it's pretty cool. If you're a Bolton fan, like Thogden will love that, won't he? Cov v Spurs is the best. Blackpool Wednesday is the worst. Yeah, maybe Blackpool Wednesday. But if you're a Blackpool or a Wednesday fan, you look at it and you think, we could get through here, couldn't we? So, right, as I say, keep your comments coming. I want to say a massive thank you for your support again. Last chance to subscribe. We'll be here for a few more minutes, but please subscribe to help us push to 73.5k subs. So get involved by dropping a like and subscribing. But we're just talking about it. I'm just trying to get through some of your comments, guys. I'm a Tottenham fan, says Aidan. There you go. Good to see you, Aidan. You just got sexier, says Burgee. Thank you. I'll take that. Here we go. Only one Hotspur TV. Good luck, Matt. Possibly could beat us. No, don't start saying that. I don't like that. You're the favourites, not us. The pressure's on you, not us. Thank you so much for that donation. I'm looking forward to it. I am, I must admit. Coventry versus Tottenham. Look, Tottenham are the favourites, if we're being serious. Look at them, you know. I personally quite like Tottenham. Out of the big teams, I'd probably say they're one of my... I don't know, out of the top 6, I put them in my 3 favourites out of the top 6, I guess. They're not one I dislike. I do like Tottenham. So, yeah, quite exciting. I do like Postecoglou. I don't know how serious they'll go. Will they play Son, Maddison? I've just thought, Maddison. I wonder if he'll play. Right, let's have a look. Thanks, mate. Great to see this stream doing well. Yeah, thank you for joining us. Couple minutes to go. Keep your comments coming. If you're going, thank you for joining us. But yeah, just thought James Maddison, of course, in the Tottenham-Coventry game. Do you think Sheffield Wednesday can win? Someone said. Well, I'd make them slight favourites. Yeah. Burgee has said Coventry are going to win 3-2. Like last time, yeah? Yeah, no, I am excited for Coventry v Spurs. It'll be a decent matchup. Always fairly exciting. I do always think Tottenham are going to win a trophy soon. I mean, lots of people obviously like to take the mick and say they bottle it, but you'd think with the size of club they are, they're due a trophy. But We'll see. We'll see if Coventry can stop them. Let's have a look. Maddison own goal, says Mick. There you go. Spurs must be the best draw. Marby says, what's a team you dislike? There is maybe a few. I mean, I'm not like a hostile person. In general, I probably like more teams than I dislike, but I'm not going to air my opinions on that because I'll lose viewers. So I'm trying to be as respectful as I can. Good question, but I'm sitting on the fence. Let's have a look at a few more. Potential banana skin for Spurs, if you ask me, says Nick Knack. Do you think Blackpool will win? Someone's just asked. They could. Not ruling it out. Right. I think I'm going to call it 1 more minute. Madders is a Coventry fan. It will be emotional for him. Someone's just come. Yeah, thank you once again for that donation. That Tottenham fan is donating. He's very generous. If you're going to the game, let me know. I'll say hello. But yeah, obviously that's where he developed. He's from Coventry. I'm friends with his brother actually. And yeah, what a player he was. Came through the academy, got bought by Norwich, then bought by Leicester, and now bought by Tottenham. So yeah, Coventry, probably quite poignant to him. Right, I'm going to call it 1 more minute, guys. So thank you for your comments. Any more questions, get them down below. If you've got any questions, get them in. Last chance, though, to subscribe. I reckon 1 more subscriber tonight. Let's do that. Round it up to 73,450. 1 more subscriber is worth a push. But in the meantime, thank you if you already have. Your support has been amazing. Michael says, I'm a Spurs fan. Good luck, Matt. Maddison's whole family are Coventry, says Mick. Yeah, and I've met them all, actually, because I was lucky enough to go with his brother to a... who was it? It was Leicester versus Bournemouth in the Premier League a couple of years ago. And I got to go in the Players' Lounge, which was quite an experience. And James Maddison's family are really nice. Yeah, it'll be interesting. Right. Couple more comments. Any more questions, get them down below. Otherwise, I'm going to start to say goodbye. So get your final comments in. Thank you to those of you guys that have commented. He could score, says Joshua. Yeah, well, that would be typical, wouldn't it, if James Maddison scores? Right, like I say, I really hope you're happy with the draw. If you're not, you might get through and then get the next draw you want in the next round, maybe. But that is it from me. Let's read out a few more comments. Good night all, says Rich. Good night, Matt, says Wazza. You just know Madders would play his life out to score, says Joshua. See you tonight. See you for tonight, says Wazza. Vida says, can Arsenal win the cup? Yeah, possibly. Yeah, possibly. Who's going to win this cup, actually? Before I go, who's going to win it? Comment down below. I'm going to be boring and say probably Man City, but I'd be happy if it's, I don't know, Arsenal, Tottenham maybe. Coventry, that's the main one. We want Coventry to win it all. But anyway, that is it from me. Thank you once again. George says, imagine Maddison shushing the Cov fans. I don't think he would. That would start something not very nice. You know, I mean, he might. I don't know his feelings on Coventry. I don't know if he has any resentment or anything. I don't know, but yeah, if he, unless he wants to provoke the Cov fans, I don't think he would do that. But imagine he goes over to Singer's Corner like that. Right, thank you once again, everyone. I am going to sign off now. It's been a pretty long stream. I've been here for 2 hours? Or was it an hour and a half? I've been here for ages. Thank you once again for your comments. Drop that, click that link in the live chat before I sign off if you want to follow the social media. But yeah, once again, a massive thank you if you've liked, a massive thank you if you've subscribed. Thank you for being involved in the comments in the live chat today. Like I say, this is the draw. Feel free to have one last look because I'm signing off for the night. Thank you once again, everyone, for your support. That is the Carabao Cup draw for the 3rd round. Take care. Peace out.